Remember that electric feeling? That intense connection? The late nights that belonged only to you? Now, it's all spreadsheets and schedules. You've traded stolen glances for text messages about soccer practice. You look across the kitchen and you don't see your lover anymore. You see your logistics manager. This is the silent, secret trap of modern parenthood. The shift from being a passionate couple to being highly efficient co-parents. It's a transition so gradual, you don't notice your marriage is suffocating until it's too late. If you've lost the us in the we, this video is your emergency roadmap. Meet Liam and Chloe. Before kids, they were a force. Impulsive weekend trips, hours spent debating movies. They were truly partners. Then came the first baby, and the second, and the mountain of responsibility that followed. Liam took over the finances and the carpool schedule. Chloe became the CEO of the home, the doctor's appointments, the school projects, the meal planning. They became incredibly efficient. They talked constantly, but every word was transactional. One Thursday night, Liam walked into the living room. Chloe was slumped on the couch, laptop open, scrolling through school fundraiser emails. Hey, did you remember to call the plumber about the leak in the hall bathroom? And what about tomorrow? Who's picking up Sam from soccer? Plumber called. Sam's pickup is on the shared calendar. Look, can we just finish this tomorrow? I need to check the PTO notes. That night, they went to bed, physically close, but miles apart. Liam thought, I love her, but everything is business. Chloe thought, he only talks to me about chores. The silence was the killer. They hadn't exchanged a single non-essential, non-parenting, non-financial word all day. The intimacy had evaporated, replaced by a perfectly managed, joyless logistics operation. They were great parents, but they were terrible partners. The children were thriving, but the marriage was quietly starving. The relationship was running on fumes, and they didn't know how to fill the tank back up. The solution isn't less parenting, it's more intentional partnership. We need to stop reacting to the schedule and start aggressively scheduling romance. 1. The 10-minute boundary window. When you or your spouse walks in the door, implement a mandatory 10-minute parental lockdown. For the first 10 minutes, you can only discuss things that are not related to kids, work, or chores. Talk about your day. Share a random thought. Reconnect as individuals. If you slip up, one partner simply says, boundary, and you immediately reset the conversation. This forces you to acknowledge each other as a person first before becoming co-parents. 2. The partner check-in meeting, PCM. You already scheduled time to talk about bills. Now schedule time to talk about you. Once a week, put a 30-minute PCM on the calendar. This is sacred time, and the children are not the topic. Ask 2 specific questions. What did I do this week that made you feel loved? And what is one thing I can do better next week to support you? This keeps your focus on emotional maintenance, not just logistical maintenance. 3. The date night trade, high-stakes romance. Date night often fails because it's a chore. Make it high stakes again. Agree to a date night trade. One partner completely plans the date, the sitter, the venue, the activities. The other partner is forbidden from asking any questions. The planner takes 100% ownership. The element of surprise, that feeling of being courted, is a powerful antidote to feeling like just a co-parent. It reignites the anticipation. 4. Intimacy by schedule, the non-negotiable. Here's a tough truth. If you wait for spontaneity, it might never come. Sex and intimacy are often the first victims of the co-parenting trap. Stop viewing intimacy as a luxury and start treating it as a non-negotiable health requirement for your marriage. Put it on the calendar, even if it feels clinical. The initial awkwardness fades when you realize you've protected the physical connection. It signals that your commitment to each other's pleasure and bond is sacred. 5. Stop the scorekeeping trap. When you become co-parents, you often start keeping score. I cooked, so you clean. I handled the tantrum, so you do the bath. Scorekeeping leads to resentment because you are demanding payment for love. A partnership is not a transactional business. When you feel the urge to keep score, immediately ask, what can I do right now to make my partner's life 1% easier? Shift your energy from demand to contribution. This changes the emotional atmosphere from debt to abundance. 6. The us vocabulary. Your language has probably shifted to, I need to take care of this, or you handle that. You need to aggressively reclaim the us vocabulary. Use inclusive language. Before announcing a task, rephrase it. Instead of, I need to clean the garage, try, how are we going to tackle the garage this weekend? This reinforces that you are a team sharing a common mission, not two separate executives managing parallel projects. 7. The emergency exit rule. Life will happen. The sitter will cancel, the kid will get sick. You must have an emergency exit rule pre-agreed upon. When the inevitable happens, do not immediately cancel the partner time. Agree on a plan B. If the date is ruined, replace it instantly with 30 minutes of intentional connection at home. Maybe wine on the porch after bedtime or a favorite old movie. Never let the crisis eliminate the priority of your partnership. The great secret of modern marriage is that the children are the cargo, but the marriage is the ship. If you neglect the ship, the cargo is adrift. Your children deserve parents who are in love, not just compatible co-workers. Start dating your spouse again. Protect the sacred space of your partnership and watch the logistics fall into place around the strength of your primary bond. Which of these hacks do you need to implement tonight? Let me know in the comments below. And if this video helped you see the trap, please like and subscribe now. We're here every week to give you the tools to build the strongest ship possible.